Shanti. Good evening, all Asian BKs. So today's topic is last stage, being unshakable and immovable. Now and again, when something happens suddenly, shockingly, if there is chaos around us, people get shaken, and Brahmins are number-wise. Nobody has reached that stage of perfection, unshakable, immovable. Many questions arise. Even with COVID-19, so many people are affected, especially psychologically. So many have depression, so many have committed suicide. There is violence, domestic violence, crimes, financial problems. So without Gyan and Yoga, people are desperate and affected. And we know in the end, there will be in all 5 continents, there will be chaos, storms, earthquakes, volcanoes, flooding, tsunami, etc. There will be atomic war, civil war, etc. So at that time, one has to be unshakable and immovable. In order to maintain that stage, we have to work hard right from now, or right from the beginning of our Brahman life. We have to have so much power of silence that we are not influenced by people around us, vibration, and situations. So one has to practice over a long time to be soul conscious, introverted, and in Baba's remembrance constantly. We have to be with family, job, and still be karma yogi. Do seva with love. We need to have love, respect, and caring attitude for everyone, so that we are able to help each and everyone. Our awareness should be that I am a bestower, merciful, purifier, benevolent, and maintain good wishes and pure feeling for everyone. I have to be Master Almighty and great donor. I should spread vibration of peace, love in the evening yoga, especially those who are affected by sickness and problems. And so Baba has suggested we should have every hour angelic stage, and incorporeal stage. We should be absorbed in love of one. We have to be fearless, prepared for death, or remain ever ready. Mama used to consider every moment as a last moment. So remain in Baba's yard. And whatever we want to do it now. Whatever we want to do tomorrow, do it today. Whatever we want to do today, do it now. Because we never know when we will be affected by death. So we should not be shaken mildly, moderately, or severely. Because those who are affected lose sleep, appetite, some will have nervous breakdown, some will just say, oh God, oh no, oh what's happening? And Hindus will say, hey Ram. So we have to keep Baba as our companion or be under Baba's canopy. Also, we should have faith in one and support of one. So our practice should be to be in bodiless stage and remembrance of one. We should have total control over our mind and sense organs, so that in a second I can take my mind to Baba. Because last question will be 1 second. If we are not able to stabilize in 1 second, we will fail. So we have to have that practice over a long time to be loving and completely detached. So the question asked is, what does spiritual stage means? Powerful stage, unshakable stage, because Maya can tempt in many, many ways. Surprising and shocking situation can be any time. And in those stages, one should not be affected. So one need to have power to face the situation, tolerate variety people. Now, second question is, does our stage connect with self-respect? Yes, definitely. Just as yoga and purity affect each other. If you are pure, more powerful yoga. If you are powerful yogi, more purity. Same way, if you have self-respect, you maintain good stage. And if you have good stage, powerful stage, then you will have self-respect. What makes up the stage of effort maker? Is it the combination of 4 subjects? The basic foundation of any soul stage is Jnana Yoga. If the foundation of Jnana and Yoga is powerful, our dharana will be powerful, we will be powerful sage. And so, right from the first day, we have to pay attention and make effort. In the early stage, Baba does help us. Because just as parents have to pay a lot of attention to newborn child, same way, Baba pays a lot of attention to new Brahman. But then I have to make effort to maintain soul conscious stage, bodiless stage, constant Baba's remembrance. Next question is, how different is our day-to-day stage and last stage? Because day-to-day stage, we are making effort, paying attention, keeping our chart, etc. So the last stage should be our first stage in golden age. So last stage should be ideally perfect stage. Next is, if some BK has a very low stage, how to build back that stage? Main thing is our constant remembrance, constant attention, checking chart, having determined thought, and value our stage and happiness. Dadi was always used to saying that your stage and your happiness, nobody should snatch away. Because if you are upset, nobody can help. Everybody will run away from you. If you are sick, people will have sympathy for you and help you. But if you are angry, upset, moody, people will not be able to help you, they will run away. Even your children will run away from you. So it should be constant attention, not to allow our stage drop. Remain Baba's companion or under Baba's canopy, and remain in the awareness, I am Master Almighty Authority. Does service help to build back our stage? Those who have paid attention to this morning's Murli, Baba was saying that if you are busy in service, Maya has no time to visit you. And service will help you to build your stage or self-progress. So service can help our stage. Dadi was giving example of one of the UK Brahman. He didn't have full faith in Baba. So Dadi gave him chance to give course to others. And whilst giving course to others, he gave Gyan to himself, and he had then faith in Gyan. What if someone's stage is not good? Should that one do more service, or should he temporarily stop doing service and just focus on Gyan and Yoga? We should have balance of all three: Gyan, Yoga, and service. Not stop anything. At the time of Amrit Vela and Murli, pay attention to Gyan and Yoga. Throughout the day, pay attention to have Karma Yoga, and whenever there is service, do service. But if somebody has indulged in lust, then they should not be giving Gyan to others, because they cannot help others to remain pure. Next question is, how do we maintain constant stage and not fluctuating stage? As I said, our main foundation should be Gyan and Yoga. If we are Gyani and Yogi, we will not be fluctuating. And we have to work on our own weaknesses. For example, if someone is sensitive, then they used to be sensible, use Gyan, and not allow oneself to get upset. If one is having anger, don't tell that I'm angry person, I'm short-tempered person, but remind that I am a peaceful soul. So don't take our present nature or past nature as my nature, but have awareness. Now I am a Brahman and my original sanskars are this, positive. So don't allow to have fluctuation, and as soon as weakness comes, just say, no, I am a strong soul, I am a peaceful soul, I am a happy soul, etc. Next question is, how does both Brahma Baba and Mama build up their stage? Brahma Baba and Mama had a very powerful Jnani and Yogi soul. They didn't have any example in front of them. And they had to be example for children. So they were paying attention, because Baba had this slogan, whatever karma I do, others are going to follow me. So they were paying attention, checking themselves, and changing. And their Amrit Vela was very powerful. Never miss Amrit Vela. And constantly keeping busy. churning yarn, serving souls, and never being careless. Now, ninth question. How does Dadi build and maintain stage, especially facing many problems? Dadis, they had 14 years of bhakti, jnana and yoga and nothing else. Mama and Baba were their mentors. And every night there used to be court. And Baba had given them homework. So throughout the day, they would churn gyan, sit in the pasya, and practice giving lecture. So there was one Murlidhar group, there was one yogi group. So different groups, they were sitting together, churning yarn, leading meditation, etc. So their yoga and yarn foundation was very pakka. They had deep love amongst themselves, harmonized sanskar, love and respect for each other. And so they used to support each other. So problems came, but they gave support to each other and they followed Mama and Baba. What practice we need to practice now so as to create an immovable and unshakable stage at the final moment? I think I have already talked a lot on what we have to pay attention of being soul conscious, merge in love of one, strength from one, support of one. Next question is, when we say someone failed in final paper, what does it mean? Because final paper will be one of 1 second. And luckily Baba has always given us the question. When will be the final paper? He hasn't given. But what question will be there? Completely detached and remembrance of one. Maintaining the stage of equanimity, not affected or influenced by external vibration, atmosphere, and people. So it should be in 1 second, I should be in remembrance of one. I should not be pulled by any human being or material things. Because if I'm attached to my students, sector, logics, bodies, my own body, then I will be pulled by them. And so I have to be totally detached from everything and in deep love of Baba. Is their stage responsible for their failing? Yes. one stage at the end will take them pass or fail. If they take even 1 minute, they may fail. If in a second they are able to connect with Baba, they will pass. Next question is how to build back our stage in a short time or in a second. It is not possible to build our stage in 1 second. It takes a long period of time because to be in remembrance of only one is not a matter of 1 second. To be detached from everyone takes a long time. Detachment is not easy because we are so much used to take support of human beings or give support. So interdependence has been our sanskar. So it takes a long time, and that's why the result is depending on our long time effort. Because I was just thinking, nowadays, many exams are cancelled. And what they have decided in many schools and university, they see your result of the whole year. Few exams or the whole year, and then they give the result. And same thing will happen with our spiritual final paper. Next question is at the final paper. There are many test papers one has to face. At that particular time, which is the most important stage we need to have? The important stage is the same as we have been talking all the time. Remembrance of one Baba and not to have any question, surprise, shock, what's happening, what will happen, what about this, what about that. If those questions arise in our mind, then we will fail. But if we are in Baba's canopy and safe and secure, then we will pass. Om Shanti. Now, if there are any questions from your side, you are welcome.
So, Didi, how can we create the Angad stage like Angad, and maintain it for a long period of time?
Main thing, as we listen to the story of Angad, Ravan or Maya tried to tempt Angad, saying that if you belong to my army, I will give you kingdom. So Maya will try to tempt us in different ways, giving name, fame, position, etc. And at that time, we need to have discerning power to discern Maya and not get attracted by Maya or tempted by Maya's temptations. Because on one hand, there can be temptation of name, fame, position, possession, etc. And on other hand, there can be spiritual benefit. So we have to see which are the spiritual benefits, permanent benefits, use our discerning power and not get attracted by Maya. So it needs clean, clear intellect and powerful discerning power.
Didi, what are the signs in a soul who is attaining its final stage? The sister says invisible signs, but there's no sign which is invisible. How do you know a soul is close to final stage?
The thing is, it's not only there will be test paper in the exam last moment. In our life, lots of test paper comes. Lots of opposition, pressures, tensions come. Now, at this time, whole world is facing this paper of COVID-19. At this time, you can see whether you are afraid of disease, whether you are under tension, stress, depression, etc. Because some people have lost job, some people don't have enough finances, some people don't have enough food. So at this time, how is my faith in Baba and remaining unshakable? I had to see now, because there has been opposition all the time with everybody. And how they are coping with that can show us whether we are stable or not. Because sometimes there is defamation, criticism, opposition, obstacles. How do I remain? Do I remain stable? So these are the signs. With small papers, if pass, then there are chances we will pass final paper.
In today's Murli, Baba said, if we remain busy in service, when we let our sanskars of elevated good wishes emerge, our weak sanskars will finish. Can you explain this?
You can't have weakness and strongness at the same time. If I'm cheerful, I will not be sad. If I'm calm, I won't be angry. So I have to focus on positive powers and virtues. Then weakness will automatically disappear.
Didi, how can we be unshakable in the final paper if we are facing evil spirits?
What I usually say, those who are facing evil spirit, usually this spirit affect you during the night. So before going to sleep, have awareness. I am Master Almighty. Nobody can do me anything. And if we are finding something wrong around us, some images, some feeling of being choked, some feeling of being suppressed, what we have to do is sit down, switch on the light, sit in remembrance, and tell the Spirit, I am with Almighty, you can't do me anything, go away. So if you speak with authority, that spirit will go away. I have heard quite a few of stories when the souls are sitting in Baba's remembrance, those evil spirits run away.
Didi, my stage is good from Amrit Vela up till breakfast. But then throughout the day, it reduces. What yukti can we use to maintain our stage throughout the day?
Regular traffic control. Because just as Amrit Vela, we are empowering us. In the same way, if we spend more time in Baba's remembrance, naturally we are empowering us all the time. So weakness or low stage, it means I haven't got, just as if I eat my breakfast, I feel full. But again, I'm feeling hungry. I eat something, drink something, and fill up my stomach or hunger. Same thing, what we have to do is now and again be in Baba. Or, as Baba says, constant yogi, karma yogi. That's our title, and we should try to be in Baba's remembrance all the time.
When you say fail, it means we won't go to Golden Age?
Definitely. If you fail, you can't go in the beginning of the Golden Age. It is said, your last thought will lead to your destination. So in the end, if I'm remembering my friend, relative, my possessions, then I will be born again over there.
Will the final stage for myself and for the world come at the same time or different times?
It can be different time. Because just as Dadi's already left body, so many seniors, Mama, Baba, Dadis, so they reach their final stage before destruction. And so my final stage will be at the end of this 84th birth.
Then Didi, does the final paper also refer to how the soul will leave its body? So do we have to keep checking regularly? Will there be a connection with sudden death, how we leave the body at the end?
No, it will be different for different people. The method of living body will be different. It's not depending on my stage. Because anybody can leave body anytime and in any way. So it doesn't worry, doesn't depend on that.
Didi, I'm a working person, so I'm unable to do Amrit Vela and listen to Murli. How can I overcome this? Somebody who's working.
Amrit Vela
And Murli.
and Murli. Do you work at Amrit Vela? I don't think anybody is working at Amrit Vela unless they are night shift people working in hospital or factories. So Amrit Vela, I don't think anybody can miss. But Murli, also, you should not be able to miss. May not be able to go to center, may not be able to listen on webcast or awakening or peace of mind or something, but usually online Murli is available anytime from midnight. So before you go to work, make sure that you have at least 20 minutes meditation and 20 minutes Murli. Whatever you have to do. Because I know in London, Dadi, when she was there permanently, she used to emphasize that on Thursday, those who are cooking bhog, they should not miss Amrit Vela, they should not miss Murli, and they should cook bhog for 300-400 people. So people used to wake up at 2 o'clock, do half cooking before Amrit Vela, finish cooking before Murli. So where there is will, there is way. So you have to make it practice and adjust your timetable. Because even in Philippines, I know one family and one mother, she used to come for Murli after 45 minutes drive with 3 children in the car, cooking breakfast and coming for Murli, then drop the children at their school. So she used to do job, Murli, and looking after family.
Didi, what does it mean to have loving and non-loving intellect during destruction?
During
Destruction, Vinash.
Brahmins had loving intellect. So, at the time of destruction, the Kauravas will not have loving intellects. So the scientists, politicians and Agyanis will not have loving intellect and they will be destroyed. Means they die miserably. Whereas Brahmins who has loving intellect will have victory. they will be enjoying the kingdom of golden age.
Then somebody is asking, we know our power when a test paper comes, but the final paper is a surprise. We don't know when our destruction will come. So how will we know that we will be strong enough? We are doing our best so far, but will it be enough?
Baba always says, you should be your own teacher. You should know what will be the result. Depending on your study and your stage, you will know whether you will be victorious or failure in the final paper. Nobody else can judge you. You have to judge yourself. So Baba has given us enough discerning power. So you should be able to do that. Not only that, Baba says you as well as your friends and companion all will know what will be your status in the future, how far you will fare in your exam. So, depending on how you have fared during life, how you have crossed through different stages, you will know whether you will pass or fail.
Didi, can I just stay at home and have yoga in silence and do simple online services? Is that okay? Or should we lend a hand in the center? Should we go to the center and help out?
Baba has created center. If people could do study and meditation at home, why did Baba need to create center? Schools are created for children. If children could study at home, we didn't need schools. Even PhD students had to go for their lessons. They may not go every day, but they have to attend some of the classes. They have to face their tutors. Same thing, it's not enough to study at home and do service from home. It's always good to have Brahman company, Brahman vibration, centers vibration, and support of instruments.
Now there are more questions about evil spirits. So somebody is saying, Baba says we have to liberate normal souls, but also evil spirits. Someone is saying, can my yoga power liberate evil spirits even now? Or will it only happen at the end?
Luckily, at the present, we don't have so many evil spirits. So, we will not have so much chance to liberate them. But, depending on our power, we can liberate. I was listening to Suraj Bhai's experiences because nowadays in Gyan Sarovar we have experiences of different souls. And Suraj Bhai was sharing his few experiences of liberating evil spirits. He says that whenever there is somebody with evil spirit, he tells them, say Mera Baba 10 times. And that evil soul disappears. So, I think if we are in a powerful stage, evil souls can't face powerful souls. Evil soul will affect weak souls, not powerful souls. Just as enemy knows the strength of enemy, and if they know the enemy has got more strength than me, they don't attack. And that will happen. We will be so powerful, master almighty authority, and we will be able to liberate them.
During chaos, times of chaos, how will we be able to help our friends, relatives, and other people in the world?
Main thing is I have to be in Baba's remembrance. Just as on World Peace Day, we remember Baba and we spread vibration in the atmosphere. Same thing. We have to stay in powerful atmosphere, send Sakash to, why we have to limit to our friends? Today also Baba was saying, have unlimited attitude, unlimited service. So I should always have unlimited attitude. Those souls who are suffering, not at the time of destruction, but even every evening, we should be sending shakas to the whole world, souls suffering, because everywhere souls are so much suffering. So I should send those vibrations and liberate them.
So, Didi, how can we help those, especially Brahmins, who are still becoming upset for small matters?
Main thing, I should not get upset or worry. Because if I get upset, I can't help them. If I worry, I can't help. If I have any negative feeling, I can't help. So I should maintain pure feeling, good wishes for everyone. And those who are weak, my aim should be give them sakash through Baba. I should never feel I'm helping them. I should take out I and put Baba. Baba should help that soul. So I and my should not be in my dictionary that I want to help my friends, my family. No. I have to help all souls. So have that unlimited attitude. Take out the word I and my and let Baba do that job.
Didi, when I face any problem, I receive directions from you. But my wish is now I should receive power from Baba at that time. How can I develop this?
More you have clean and clear intellect, you will receive direct connection from Baba and you will catch Baba's touching. So try to now have more link with Baba. What Badi Didi, Manmohini Didi used to do, whenever somebody used to come with any problem, first she will think about what should be answered herself. Then she will check with Baba. And when her answer and Baba's answer was same, she was sure that she is able to catch Baba's touching.
Didi, if people are jealous of me and they're always saying I'm not good, how can I make my stage powerful? Jealousies. People are jealous of me. How can I keep my stage strong?
It means you are affected by their negative vibration. That's your weakness. And so, Baba says, don't look at their weakness. By looking at their weakness, you are adopting their weakness. And so, look at them, but don't absorb their negative feeling. Because sometimes, somebody was always giving the example, I should not be vacuum cleaner. What vacuum cleaner does it? Take the dirt from everyone. Or I should not be like blotting paper, taking all dirt or moist from everywhere. I should be like a stone, not absorbing from anything from atmosphere. So my yoga power should be such powerful that their negative vibration doesn't touch my heart. So early stage we used to say we are warriors. Nowadays the VIPs, what they do is bulletproof jacket. So yoga is like a bulletproof jacket. If you are in a yogi stage, then negative vibration will not affect you. So don't think about what they are doing. You have to be careful to be in constant remembrance.
Didi, very interesting question. I am stuck to Baba at the final moment, but at the same time, I am remembering my family in a detached way because we are all on the spiritual journey together. Will I pass?
No, if you are remembering your family, because they are all spiritual family, a Lokik family, you will not pass. If you are remembering Baba. If you are only remembering Baba, you will pass. But if you are worried about them or thinking about them, you will not pass.
Even if I'm thinking in a detached way? No. Okay, very clear.
One Baba and no one else should be in my intellect at the end.
Sending Sakash, is it best to send Sakash or any time of the day?
Any time. I think better Amrit Vela be used for my own benefit. Shakas, give in the daytime or evening.
Okay. And now the last question, very sweet question. What is royalty life like in the golden age? What would it be to be a royal there? What would life be like?
The royal sanskar of golden age, the way the walk is royally, slowly, gently, not making any noise. The royal sanskar of golden age is giving, not accepting. Royal sanskar of eating is sit in one stage, eat slowly, softly, without making noise, without speaking. Even in Kali Yuga, the royal people will have their own etiquette, keeping spoon, fork, knife, everything in the right place, not keeping the elbow on the table, and orderly sitting. And royal way of speaking, sweetly, softly, and essential. So walking, talking, eating, sleeping, attending the gathering, because even British royal, they will not go in a public. They will sit in balcony if they are going on the movie and reserve their seats so that they have privacy. So the thing is, everything will be different. There is a story in India. There was one blind man sitting under a tree, and soldiers passed and asked him, "Hey, blind man, have you seen any horses passing by here?" And he could see that they are soldiers because of the way they talked with authority and not royal. And when king passed, he gave the respect to the blind man. He didn't say, "Hey, blind man." He said, "Hey, third eye man," or sensible man. And so the blind man said, "Yes, my lord, the soldiers have gone in this direction." So the way you speak, the way you walk, talk, dress, people can feel they are with royal family or noble family, rich family, poor family, etc.
One last question has come. If we keep asking questions to our seniors instead of Baba, will we become their slaves in Golden Age?
Depend on, because new souls will have to ask the question to seniors. And it's good to ask question, to have everything clear. And even the old souls, because even when I had been 50 years in Gyan, I used to ask Dadi Janki to clarify everything. So it's not that we are going to become slave to our seniors. It's good to verify everything with seniors so that we are doing everything right. So our connection with seniors, like Mama also, She used to check with everything with Baba. That doesn't mean that Mama will be slave. Or all of us seniors with double foreigners, we used to ask questions with Dadi. We used to spend time with Dadi for ourselves and for students. So it's not becoming slave to them, but we will remain close to them.
Sure.
Those who have connection with each other get advice, they will remain close even in the gold and silver age.
So, I think that's it. Nobody else is asking a question. We have 441 connections today, huge number of connections on English, and many of them are not single. There are many groups listening to you as well. And another 800 who are having translation. So maybe at least 1,300, 1,400 people online. So well done, Asia, and well done, Didi.
So let us have few minutes meditation before we say goodbye or good night. And thank you for being online and taking benefit. So let's have 2 minutes meditation. Om Shanti.